Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with this makeup look for you guys. I used some products that I've been loving and using in the past, along with a couple of new products. Nothing too fancy, just a little video that I wanted to just sit down and play with some makeup and record for you guys, which I have not done in a really long time. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. So the palette that I'm using, it's my RayeRaye by BH Cosmetics. This is not a new palette, guys. She came out with a second palette. I found it at Marshall's and decided to buy it because it has some pretty bomb contour and highlights shades. But first I'm gonna go in with the shade Spice, and I'm gonna take that on my Morphe M330 brush and deposit that color onto the crease. We just want to get that nice transition shade for the next colors that we're going to go ahead and apply. Okay, so here I'm taking this thing called the Shadow Switch. It's by the brand called Edgy Beauty. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it just helps you switch colors or clean up your brush if you're not washing them like I am. So I just make sure that I clean this Morphe brush. It is the JH30, and I didn't want any color on it. So I went ahead and cleaned it, and then I'm just going to take our transition color and just blend it out even more. This little shadow switch thing, it's really convenient. I really like it. So next I'm gonna take the shade called Sunset, and I'm gonna take that on a smaller brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that into the crease, but just a little below where we applied our first shadow color. By the way, the brush is JH40. Is the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this I can't even talk, guys. Nothing new here. I'm just gonna take this brush to really blend out that shade. This is a really pretty palette, guys. It has, I think it's like really travel friendly because it has a lot, and you don't have to obviously like pack on bronzers and highlights. So, and it comes with a mirror. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and blend. So here all I am doing is just cutting my crease. I'm using the same brush as always, and then I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which is what I'm going to be using to highlight under the eyes. So here I'm going to go in with the shade Friday, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the outer part of my eye to darken it up. And then I am going to go back in with the shade Sunset, and then just slowly transition that cut crease so it doesn't look too harsh. And then with the same brush, I just took a little bit of Spice and applied that right there where you guys are seeing the cut crease, just so we have a nice like blend of colors. So for the glittery color, I'm gonna go in with Tiffany, but I am also gonna go ahead and mix it with Fairy Tale. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. So I just took a little bit of both, as you guys can see, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pack that on my eyelid. So now we're going to move on to face. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This has been my favorite primer. I no longer use any other primer but this. And then when I do, I'm not going to lie, I do get compliments on my skin that it looks so smooth and just perfect. But it's all to this primer, guys. So definitely go ahead and buy it. It's only $8, and it's really nice on the skin. So for foundation, I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation, and mine is in the shade 460 Golden Beige. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that into my skin. Also, this has been I have two foundations right now that I really love. This is my drugstore one. I do have a high-end one, But usually I'll switch in between those two. It just really makes my foundation look so nice and flawless. It's full coverage, it's affordable, and yeah, I just really love this foundation, guys. And then here I'm just going to take a brush and try to diffuse that even more. And then I'm taking the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And then underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and apply the CoverGirl in the shade Golden Amber, I believe is what it's called. Yes, Golden Amber. And then we're just going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm using the darker concealer just to act as a transition color, if that makes sense. That way we just don't go from super light under eye to like our foundation. So we have something that kind of diffuses it. Here I just went ahead and added a little bit more of the e.l.f. concealer. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. And then here I'm just going to switch really quick to the Morphe G36 brush to blend out the chin and a little bit on my nose. And then I'm just going to go back in with my beauty sponge to blend out the forehead. So to contour, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild makeup stick is what it's called. And I'm just going to go in with the shade Where's Walnut 806. So lately for my contour or bronzer, whatever you guys want to call it, if I don't have something that is liquid based underneath, I just feel that like my face does not look right. I don't know, it's just a little phase that I guess I'm going through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to where I'm gonna contour. But yeah, like I said, lately I need some type of liquid, whether it's this or just like a darker concealer. But that's just I feel like it helps my makeup look so much sharper and better and like beautiful. I don't know, but anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with this BH Cosmetics brush. So next, to set my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finish Powder. And it is in the shade 110. So what this does to me, it has a little bit of a yellow undertone. So I like that sometimes with my setting powders. Honestly, guys, I've been getting tired of my Airspun, I know. But yeah, I've been liking this a lot because of the yellow undertones. I just think it goes good. It goes well with my face. So I'm just going to go ahead and set everywhere where we applied our concealer. So for bronzer, the palette has, like I said, highlight and like bronzing or contour powders. So I went in with the shade Mocha to just set the contour stick that we applied, the cream contour that we applied. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that. And then I don't think I showed a clip of this, but I did go in with the darker one, which is called Brown Bite. It is really dark, but I think that's really good if you really want to contour the crap out of your face. I just took a tiny bit just to give me a little bit more of depth and dimension into my face. And then here I'm just going to take a really big BH Cosmetics brush. It is a number 1 to just really blend out the contour because we don't want anything harsh. And then here I'm just going to go ahead and sharpen up our contour by going in with the Maybelline Loose Powder. So here I just went back to the eyes and I mixed in the shade Spice, Sunset, and Friday to the waterline just so we can complete the look. So next we're going to move on to blush. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. And we're just going to go ahead and pop that on the apples of our cheeks. And then I have been liking to apply some just at the very tip of my nose, just a tiny bit. Once I've done that, I'm just going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and blend out the powder, the setting powder. So I did notice this brush was shedding crazy. So if you see some little like brush hairs on my face, don't mind. So for lashes, I'm going to go in with the Style Corset by Ardell. And then here I'm going to go in with the palette and use the shade Radiant as my highlight. I put it on the tip of my nose and on my cheekbones. On this side, you can't really tell the potential of the highlight. But once I moved here, like, do you guys see that blinding highlight? It is a really pretty golden highlight, which is right around my alley. That's what I really like. But this is the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.